You have reached the medical information line for C. Johnson. This call may be recorded or monitored for quality assurance purposes. If you have a human-related medical question, press 1. For animal-related medical questions, press 2. Medical information. My name is Kay. How may I help you?
Hello, my name is Brian Thompson. I'm calling with an update about a medical situation I had with a Glade plug-in. But first, I was just wondering, that hold music I was just hearing, is that the Beatles?
I'm not sure what the hold music sounds like.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering. I have Shazam for this purpose on my phone, but unfortunately I'm using my phone to call, so I can't use Shazam to Shazam the hold music. It's a bit of a catch-22.
Do you have your case number, Mr. Thompson?
Yes, I do. Are you ready?
Yes, thank you.
It is 3 6.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, I do see your case. Okay, and how may I help you today, sir?
Well, I was told to go see the doctor because I had a bit of an accident. I was trying to plug a Glade plug-in into a plug, and I accidentally electrocuted myself and lost consciousness for a period of time. And I was told by, I guess, a representative of the medical department at Glade to visit my doctor and to update with any updates that are updated. So I'm just calling with these updates. I did visit my doctor.
Yeah. And when did you see your doctor?
2 days ago.
Okay, on Tuesday?
Yes, Tuesday.
Okay. And did your doctor provide any diagnosis or treatment?
Well, I had a full physical inside and out, and I was told that I am in perfect health. He said that I'm a bit too pale, but I don't think that has anything to do with the electrocution situation.
Okay. So no issues?
Not electricity related. I do have a little bit of a follow-up issue. It's not really medical. Like I said, I was trying to plug a Glade plug-in into the plug, and I electrocuted myself accidentally. Well, to avoid any such accident occurring again, I thought that I would maybe circumvent the plug, and I put my Glade plug-in full of Hawaiian Breeze scented oil on my stovetop to heat up. And unfortunately, that was a very bad idea. It exploded, and now there's oil all over my kitchen and all over my person. So I was just wondering what I should do about that.
Okay, when did you do this?
This was after coming back from the doctor. So I suppose if I went to the doctor on Tuesday morning, this would have been after that. Tuesday afternoon?
Okay, and is there a reason why you did that?
Like I said, I wanted to avoid electrocuting myself again. So instead of plugging the plug into the plug, I know this is sort of against the directions, but I figured it was the same principle, right? The plug is just supposed to heat up the oils.
How old are you, sir?
I don't see how that's relevant. Hello? Hello? Hello?
You have reached the SC Johnson Care Team. It's our pleasure to be of service. Please select from the following 5 options. For a safety data sheet or SDS, press 1. For RAID and OFF products, press 2. For Glade, Shout, and Scrubbing Bubbles products, press 3. For
Hi, thanks for calling. My name is Kayla. How can I help you?
Hello, this is Brian Thompson. Actually, I'm receiving another call. Hold, please. Hello?
Hello, is this Mr. Thompson?
Yes?
Hi, this is Kay. I'm calling you back.
I was just trying to reconnect. I must have been disconnected with the last person I was speaking to. In fact, I have another representative from Glade on hold right now. Should I return to that?
I'm the one that was speaking with you. You said you put this on your stove and it exploded?
Yes, it exploded.
Tuesday?
Yes, Tuesday afternoon.
All right, and you stated you still have a product on your body and all over the kitchen?
It's all over the kitchen, and I guess the product is still on my body. I'm actually not sure if the product itself is on my body, but it's certainly pungent. And so I was wondering what you would recommend to wash it off if this is a situation that requires some sort of a special bath. I know when you get sprayed by a skunk, you're supposed to take a bath in tomato juice or something like that. I don't think this is that.
Have you had a bath since Tuesday when this happened?
Yes. I typically bathe.
So we would only recommend you washing the product off with soap and water. Did you experience any burns or skin irritation?
No skin irritation. And in fact, the scent is rather pleasant. It's the Hawaiian breeze scent. I'm not sure what the ingredients are, but it smells nice. It's rather pungent and it's not going away. And I'm afraid it might be a bit overpowering to other people in my life, say service workers and people I'm passing on the street, etc.
Okay. Well, you may have to take several baths.
Okay.
I don't think it would still be on your skin after showering a couple of times.
Okay. Well,
I'm glad to hear that you didn't experience any skin burns and the product is not indicated for you to heat it up on the stove.
Right. I do understand that. I don't know if it would behoove the company to maybe add a warning about that in the direction.
Can you read?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to check that product information to make sure, but yes, if it's not on there, then yes, I will let them know.
All right.
Okay.
And I was just looking.
Do you have any allergies at all, Mr. Thompson?
Oh, just a few lines.
Sorry, just what? I'm sorry, I can barely hear you.
Feline animals?
Oh, okay, to cats, okay. All right. Can I place you on a brief hold? I just want to check the product information.
Certainly.
Okay. One moment, please. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Thompson?
Yes.
Thank you for holding. I do appreciate your patience. Okay, so I am looking at this product label. And I do see that there is clear instruction about installation as well as operation. So I'm not sure why you thought it was safe to put the product on the stove to heat it up.
Well, I guess I didn't necessarily think it was safe or unsafe. I was just sort of trying to think of an alternative to the electrical outlet because I did not have very good luck with that before.
Well, we would not recommend using the product in any other way other than per the label.
Okay.
And if you, yes, and we definitely don't want you to be shocked again using this type of product. So
certainly, I wouldn't like that either.
There are other type of products that you can use. There are some products that can be heated up on the stove top. This is just not one of them.
Oh, really? Does Glade make any of those?
That would be a question for customer service, and I would be happy to get you to them.
Certainly, that would be great.
Okay. Now, I do want to make sure, you said you didn't sustain any burns or any lasting effects. You understand that you can use soap and water. It may take several baths if you're still having issues with the product smell. But if we do have any other questions for you, Is it okay to give you a follow-up call if we need to?
Oh, absolutely. I'm available at all hours. And is there anything in your guidance about how many baths it might take?
No, just until you can get the scent off.
Okay. I was concerned about getting a little too pruny, but okay.
If you're not available, is it okay to leave a message for you?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to get you over to customer service about available Glade products. So I am going to transfer you now.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're very welcome, sir. One moment, please.
Hello?
You have reached the SC Johnson Care Team. It's our pleasure to be of service. Please select from the following 5 options. For a safety data sheet or SDS, press 1. For RAID and OFF products, press 2. For Glade, Shout, and Scrubbing Bubbles products, press 3. For Ziploc.
Thank you for calling. My name is
You're welcome.
Stan. How may I help you?
Hello, my name is Brian Thompson. I was just transferred to you by someone in your medical department. I used a Glade plug-in oil bottle on my stovetop and it exploded. It was Hawaiian Breeze scent. And now I'm sort of covered in that oil scent. I've taken one bath. I was advised that I should take several. But I was also advised that Glade may sell some sort of scented oil products that are safe to put on the stovetop without exploding. So I was just calling to
Okay,
ask.
so you already talked to you talked to our medical department already,
Yes.
you said,
Yes.
but you haven't talked to that's the only person you talked to so far as the medical team?
Well, what happened was some time ago, I purchased a Glade plug-in for aromatherapy purposes. And while plugging the plug into the plug, I accidentally electrocuted myself. And so I had called earlier about that, and the medical team wanted me to follow up, which I have just done so. But in the course of explaining the medical follow-up, I conveyed the information that in order to avoid accidentally electrocuting myself again, I decided to try and heat up a bottle of Glade scented oil, specifically Hawaiian Breeze scent, on my stovetop. And it exploded, got all over my kitchen, all over my person. There's some question as to whether there is, in fact, any oil left on my person after one bath, but I'm worried it might be somewhat
Okay, this
unpleasant.
was a Glade plug-in, right?
Yes, this was a Glade plug-in.
You heated up the refill? Is that what you heated up? The refill bottle?
I hadn't filled it first, so it wasn't a refill. It was, I guess, a pre-fill. But yes, I heated the bottle up on the stovetop.
Okay. Can you just hold one moment?
Certainly. I was told that you might have products that are safe to heat up on the stovetop, so I was just calling to see about those.
Right. One moment. Thank you.
I'm okay.
Thank you very much for your patience.
You're welcome.
I was just checking if there was anything I needed to do because of the situation. And I need to collect some information from you because of what happened.
Okay. Well, my information has been collected by numerous people at your company.
Numerous people?
Yes, like I said, I called about a week ago about my electrocution situation, and then I was contacted by someone in the medical department. Today I called somebody else in the medical department. We became disconnected. I called the customer service line. I was just beginning to speak with a representative when the medical department called me back, et cetera, et cetera. And of course, now the story ends with you. Or does it?
Right. Yeah, medical department and us are kind of not on the same, we're kind of separate departments. I'm sorry.
Oh, really? Oh, apology accepted.
Yeah. Do you have the product? You said you knew what scent it was?
Yes, Hawaiian Breeze. That's Hawaiian without an apostrophe between the I's.
Okay, and that was a Glade plug-in, if I understood you correct?
You did understand correctly. It was a Glade plugin. You say a refill bottle, I say pre-fill. Bit of a tomato situation.
I like the way you explained that. Tomato.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to pull up the number for that product. Of course, my system is moving slow when you try to do something.
I understand. Metaphorical gremlins.
Yep.
I couldn't help but notice on the telephonic menu, it said to press 3 for questions about products related to Glade, Shout, and scrubbing bubbles. Using my skills as a journalist, I can deduce that scrubbing bubbles is part of the SC Johnson family of products. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, like I said, I have this oil scent still on me. I'm fairly reek of Hawaiian breeze. And the medical professional I spoke with earlier said I must take a certain number of baths. She couldn't tell me exactly how many. In light of the fact that scrubbing bubbles is part of your family of products, do you know offhand whether I could apply scrubbing bubbles to my bodily person safely?
No, you can't.
Oh, okay. Okay, great.
We don't have any how I get so tongue-tied. We don't have any product of scrubbing bubbles that you can use on your person.
Okay, well, good to know. I'm glad I asked before I tried it. I wouldn't want to have to call the medical staff again.
Right.
Also, I asked...
what date did this occur on?
This occurred 2 days ago on Tuesday. It just struck me what a coincidence it is that it occurred 2 days ago and it was Tuesday. I asked the last person I spoke with about the hold music. I don't know if you know. Do you know if the hold music is the Beatles?
Yeah, I'm sorry to say I don't know that.
Oh, that's okay. Apology accepted.
Your first name is Brian?
Correct, Brian, with one R.
B-R-A-I-N?
B-R-A-I-N. Yes, that sounds right.
And your last name is Thompson?
Correct.
Does it have a P in it?
It does.
Okay.
Would you like to know where?
Some people spell with a P and some people don't.
Oh, really?
I never know which. Yeah.
Thompson.
I'm in Wisconsin, and I know a lot of Thompsons that don't have the P, so.
I wonder if I'm related to any of them. Perhaps a second cousin, P removed.
Yeah. Okay, if you can just hold 1 second.
Certainly.
Let me check with the specialist quick. 1 moment.
Hey Jude, hey Jude, hey Jude.
Thank you very much for your patience, Brian.
You're welcome.
So Sam's on the line. She's going to continue to speak with you.
Oh, okay. Hello, Sam.
Hi, Brian. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing good. Sam let me know that you had used one of the plugins. You kind of heated it on your stove, and you had an issue where...
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble hearing you. Could you please speak up? I may just have some oil in my ear.
Is this better?
Oh, that's much better. Yes.
Okay. Well, I heard from Sam just trying to clarify that you had used one of the plugins. You had the refill. You placed it in a pot and put it on your stove and heated it up. Is that correct?
Yes, but you said you just heard from Sam. Is that the gentleman I was speaking with earlier? Stan. Okay. I would stretch credulity to think that there were two
just making
Sams.
sure that was... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, that's it.
Okay. Yep. I just wanted to clarify and make sure, I got the correct information from him. I know you were kind of worried because you did get it on yourself. He had let me know that he did refer you to our safety and medical team. I know with our plugins, this is something that we actually have a unit for. We don't recommend the refill to be used outside of label directions.
Sure.
Using it with the plug-in unit itself, not pouring it into any type of warming unit, nothing like that, just because it wouldn't be used correctly.
Right.
With that, though, I know you said you did get it all over, so I'm I'm guessing you do have some areas where it does need to be cleaned, and with that being an oil, anything like warm water and soap will help remove that from those surfaces.
Warm water and soap. Okay. That's typically what I use on my bodily person and in my baths. I forgive me, but I've been over this before with the medical personnel I was speaking with earlier. I was simply calling because the person I spoke with in the medical department told me that Glade may produce products that are in fact safe to heat up on the stove. And so I was just calling to get some examples of those.
Yeah, no, we actually do not make anything that you would heat up on the stove. I'm not sure who you spoke with to the medical team, but I am going to let my medical representative here on our end of the team be aware of that so that they can follow up and see who was providing that information, because we don't make any products that you would heat on the stove, especially something like the Glade product that you have, the plug-in, because it does have an actual unit that we make for that specifically that you plug into the wall, and that's how you emit the fragrance from there. We don't want you taking that wick out, dumping it in anything, just because our team has done a thorough process of making sure that these products are ready for market use and testing them and making sure that you can use them properly within home. So that's why we make something like that. So for future use, I would not recommend doing that with that product.
Okay. Do you know why someone would give me such misinformation?
I do not. And with you saying that it was part of the medical team, they are only trained on the medical side of our products. They're not trained on the product knowledge of it like we are on our side of the team. So if you don't remember who you spoke with, I can go ahead and actually reach out to my medical representative, and she can take a look and see, why that was said, and then reach out to hopefully their boss and figure out why that was said. Because
no. I do not want to get anybody in trouble. I do not want to cast any aspersions. I mean, the situation, of course, normally would make me rather livid, but the Hawaiian breeze seems to be helping in that regard. So, no, I'm just curious if you think it was something that was done on purpose or was just a honest mistake. Or it sounds like from what you're saying that if it was a medical person who maybe just didn't understand the full range of the Glade product line, perhaps she fell victim to something that I think a lot of people in the hard sciences and the advanced degree professions fall victim to, which is thinking that their expertise applies to all things.
That could be. Of course, we can't really speculate on what went on their side of things and why they would have, shared that information.
Certainly.
I can at least go ahead and share with my team to let them be aware.
Okay.
They do need to be aware of all that information, so I can go ahead and share that with them. But, of course, for future use, if you do ever use a plug-in, always purchasing the unit that comes with it. That way you're using the product according to label directions. Right.
Well, this all started, I was attempting to use it according to label directions, but when I plugged the plug into the plug, I accidentally electrocuted myself. But that is in the past, bygones, as they say. So I guess to summarize, I believe that Glade does not produce any products that are safe to heat up on the stovetop. And
nope.
The person I spoke with before told me that I got the oil on my bodily person, and I did take one bath. I don't know if there is any trace of the oil left, but there certainly is quite a bit of a Hawaiian breeze stench attached to me. So she suggested just taking more baths. And then I was informed by, I believe it was Stan, you said, that I can't use any scrubbing bubbles products on my skin to help with that. So
no.
I'll follow your advice and just take more baths with, you said, warm water and soap at the same time?
And that is more so the recommendation if you got onto, say, your counter or your wall, not yourself. So I would go ahead and follow exactly what the medical team shared with you on what to do for your body and how to remove it from there.
Okay, just baths, and more baths until the stench goes away.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully I won't just get used to it and not realize that I still have the stench attached to me.
Yeah, I would probably say over a course of time it would go away. If you are still having issues with it, you can always give us a call. We can further get you over to the medical team. And then just as far as like scrubbing bubbles is meant to be used as a bathroom cleaner, not on a personal yourself.
Even if it's in the bathroom?
Yep, even if it's in the bathroom, that is not something that's intended for. It's never been tested on somebody, so is only strictly meant to be used as a bathroom cleaner. So your shower, your toilet, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
We are a cleaning product company mostly.
I understand. All right. I think you've answered all of my questions. Do you have any questions for me?
Nope, I don't have any for you. I will just appropriately document it on my end and go from there.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You have a great day.
You have a blessed day too. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Do you know what happened to pizza at McDonald's? Do you remember it? Please send all correspondence to pizza@mcdonalds@gmail.com. To support the show, please join my Patreon at patreon.com/pizza@mcd's for exclusive benefits. And for more information, including links to social media, merchandise opportunities, etc., visit pizza@mcdonalds.com. Thank you to my invaluable Patreon producers:
Solomon Goudsward, Andy McH, Jeffrey Francis Sylvia, Adam Crump, Dan Dreyer, Paulie Egan, Creighton Barrow, Grant Bacon, Andrew Ahmed Rubin, Pam Gabriel, Kimberly King, Brad Allen Thompson, Jay Poop, Thomas Young, Billy Jean, Calvin Thomas, Joe Kajik, Andrew Duffy, Will, Gerald Lewis, Bipolar Biped, Opus Moreski, Jacob Ford, Kyle Tarak, and Laurel Paul.
I'm Brian Thompson, investigative journalist.